Yo, what's happening, man? Y'all already know, man. It's your favorite guy. Chill, we want to check in with another episode of Chill Talk the podcast. This time, man, I done went somewhere
Hey.
where I ain't been, but I need to go. I'm all the way in Virginia, man, with Alicia Renee. What's happening?
Woo woo. Nothing much. Everything's good. Just chilling, out here in VA. So yeah.
All the way in VA, man, and VA.
hmm
All right, so cool, man. We're gonna jump right into it. Then, introduce yourself real quick, man. Again to the people, let the people know who you is and what you rep.
All right. Well, my name is Alicia Renee. You can find me on Instagram at the Authentic Alicia Renee, Facebook Alicia Renee. Pretty much across all platforms. I do music. I do motivational speaking. I just do different things. I'm an artist, so I express myself in different ways. And that's just a little bit into my world, I guess.
Right, absolutely. Well, we're gonna dive in a little more.
Okay.
So how long you been doing music?
So professionally, it's been about maybe since around like 2021, 2022. So about 4-ish years, 3, 4 years. Um, but I used to sing in church and things like that. So music go way, way, way back. Like I started writing when I was pretty much a kid, had a whole song book. I still got songs that I really need to do something with, and I
Right,
will one day.
right.
But yeah, it starts when I was young, to be honest.
Okay,
So.
all right, cool. But you say you started professionally around 2021, 2022. So
Mhm.
what made you just decide to say, this is what I'm about to do?
Um, So the crazy thing is, I've talked, as weird as this might seem, I talked about this before on my Instagram, but I've had like a spiritual awakening, you can say. So
All
I
right,
had a certain experience where it kind of triggered me to do my life purpose, and it wasn't like it was something that kind of woke me up. It was like, Alicia, this is what you need to do, this is what you got to do, and that's just what it is. So I ain't gonna go too deep, today. But that's pretty much what happened. Like I had this experience where it pushed me to do what I need to do and actually get into music. I always knew that music was something I was supposed to do, but I kind of strayed away from it. Like I had kids and different things like that, got
right.
involved in toxic relationship and things like that. So it
Things
steered me away
happen.
from what I yeah, it steered me away from what I needed to do. But then after I let that toxic stuff go, I ended up getting back to me, which is music. So, and that's when I was like, get in the studio and let's get it done. And that's what I've been doing.
So I'm pretty sure Independent ain't like the first single, right?
Mm-mm. Independent is not the first single. My very first single was Make It Through. That was my very first song.
Mm,
Um, then I got a song called Energy. That was my second song. Then after that, it was stand for. So gotta stand for something. You fall for anything. So yeah, it's I got multiple songs, but Independent is my last recent song.
right. So let me ask that Make It Through song, that was like, all right, here we go. We finna do this.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because you titled it Make It Through, so that's why I'm assuming.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much. In that song, I'm just talking about making it through the trials, the tribulations, and different things like that. I have another song that I eventually gonna put out. It's called Welcome to My World. And it's going to explain to my audience exactly what I've been going through within my trials and tribulations and things like that. So, because different trials actually sparked my music career and taking it serious. So,
Right. And that's why I had asked, because that's why I wanted to ask, like you said, professionally. So it's always something happen that make us lock in, make us say, all right, this is what we about to do. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? So yeah. So how's the support system you think though, with what you got going on in the whole movement? Like, I'm supporting. I'm locked in.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
locked in.
Nah, it's so, it started out with not many. And I have a few in my corner now. So it's like the more I'm being recognized, the more I'm working and I'm making my way up there, I'm getting more supporters. So it's a lot more than it was. I would say that. So I
I
just
mean,
keep it pushing.
you got what? You got 12,000 followers on Instagram. So somebody paying attention.
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do. But I mean, I guess to be honest though, it's like you can have followers, but you got those loyal fan bases. So that's what I'm building. Like, you
Okay.
got people that follow you, but you want people to actually support you too.
Right, right.
So
So have you done any shows lately? Any shows?
yeah, so I've done a couple shows. The last thing I did, well, I did Day Summit. I went out there to New York and did Day Summit. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Um, yeah, I just been
How
getting.
was can you elaborate on that experience a little bit though? Just
Yeah,
for the
so
independent artists, because a lot of people don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So Day Summit is pretty similar to South by Southwest. So it's basically for all the artists to perform, show their talent, network, different things like that. But with Day Summit, it was pretty cool. For me personally, what I took from it, I got to actually experience other artists. Like, and it's
Okay.
not like mediocre artists, it's like actual artists that have been putting in work type thing. So it's like I
Yeah.
got to learn from them. I got to look at them, watch them, study them, see what they do. And now I'm taking what I can take from them and I'm going to add it to what I need to add it to elevate my craft and my art.
That's what's
So yeah,
up. That's what's up.
yeah.
So it was all about. So really, for you, it was just all about a networking experience, basically, pretty much.
Um, yeah, I mean, I guess you can say that.
Did you say you performed too, right?
Yes, I did perform.
So
Um,
how was the performance? Like, was it a lot of people? Was it
mhm. Yeah, so the first night it was pretty it was a lot of people regardless, but I guess it
right?
depends on how many people stay, who people, when people leave, things like that, and your spot and when you perform. The first time when I performed, it was pretty much like I was close to the last act. So it was a few people still left in the building, which, at that point you still perform like 100 people's in the building,
Yeah, yeah,
is what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
The second night, it was a lot of people in the building. And I say a lot, I mean like it was pretty much packed. So I got to experience both. The performances was good. I feel like, to be honest, the first performance, I feel like I kind of overdid it performance wise, but that's just my personal opinion. I feel like me as an artist, as a performer, I'm more so focused on the emotions of my performance versus me actually performing, dancing around stage and moving around. But also, I'm trying to take people's, critic or advice, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I'm still being active while I'm on a stage, but also giving across that message and emotion at the same time. So the second time, my performance, I feel like I did balance that out pretty well. Versus the first time, I kind of overdid it with the performing. So yeah,
So it probably was just a overthinking thing, like we all
yeah,
do
right,
on the
totally.
first performance. On the first performance.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's big. I hope you got that in your resume. Like you can use that.
I know, right? I
Yeah,
know, right?
like, well, look, I don't perform that. Look, this is why I don't perform that. Like, yeah, put that in your resume for real.
Right. I'm definitely gonna put it in there
Yeah,
for sure. So
I would, because that'll catch people attention. You know what I'm saying? Like immediately,
right,
like, yeah.
yeah,
Plus, you got the good music to go with it, so it's gonna work all the way out.
yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So
Yeah. So, do you
yeah.
got an EP out as well?
No, no EP yet.
No mixtape.
No, no mixtape. I am just putting out singles right now, and honestly, I ain't been dropping music like I should be. I guess as a normal artist, but I be having so many things I'm doing. I'm a mom, different things like that. People call it excuses, but it's also life. So I got to do what I got to
Yeah.
do. And I just have certain things that kind of blocks my writing skills at times because I'm not really thinking about music. Sometimes I'm thinking about other things I need to get done. Survival mode. So I'm getting better with it though. So I'm about to drop some new music and yeah, get some music videos out because I don't have any of those yet either. But I still take my craft serious even though I don't have what other artists have. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get there when it's supposed to
And
get
it's
there.
all. That's what
So
I was about to say. It's all gonna come. If you don't mind, I want to elaborate on what you said. Just a few minutes ago, though, you said you was a mom.
mhm,
So I'm guessing you're a single mom and you're doing music,
correct,
man.
correct.
So can we talk about it a little bit? Like, how do you balance being a single mom? You say two kids, right? One kid, two kid.
Two girls.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah, I got
two
one
girls.
girl, so I'm already knowing. So yeah,
Yeah.
So being a single mom with two girls and you doing music plus everything else you're doing, how do you manage the balance? Like,
You know, that is a great question, and I'm trying to balance it every day. So it's like I'm not perfect, so it's like I'm gonna lack in some areas. So it's like for me, I'm trying to chase my dreams too, but I'm also trying to raise my kids. So I'm doing
yeah,
what I can here, and I'm doing what I can here. So that's I mean, I guess that's the best way I can explain it. Like
yeah,
I'm still making sure that I'm prioritizing. I guess that's the best words to say. So with my kids, I'm prioritizing the main things that I need to focus on with them. So it's going to be things like school. They're in school right now, so I got to make sure that things like that is getting done. I got to make sure that they're behaving in school, things like that. I still got to make sure that they're doing what they need to do. Music wise, I'm still trying to do that, trying to prioritize and do different shows, get myself out there, market myself, and things like that, while having to use another support system to actually watch my kids while I'm out performing, going to different places and things like that. So with that, it does get hard because I have, different people that is not instilling in my kids what I'm instilling into them. So it's like it can be kind of confusing to my kids because it's kind of contradicting to what I'm saying versus what they're, being
yeah,
taught elsewhere. But at
right,
the end of the day, I believe in God and everything will work itself out. So at the end of the day, they know that I'm their mom and that's just what it is. And they do understand that. And I thank God for that because it would be a whole lot harder if they didn't.
right,
So
right, right.
yeah.
Yeah. And I guess that's the perfect way to put it. You doing what you can do there, you doing what you can do there to make, you know what I'm saying, to make it all come together. So let me ask
Right.
though, like how do you do the studio when it's time to go to the studio? You pick the perfect day during the week when they ain't got much going on, or is it like a week, or is it like studio on the weekend type thing?
Um, it can be studio during the weekend, it could be studio during the week. It's honestly it depends on my availability or the engineer's availability. So
Got you.
I pretty much always I'm lucky enough to have like a support system to where I can have that, I guess, availability.
Mm,
So
mm.
that's one
Okay.
thing I can't say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So look, I'm gonna go in left field with a question. I'm probably gonna throw you off with this one now.
Uh-huh.
Um, but you got to give me your top five artists, dead or alive.
Okay.
This your top five. Ain't no particular order. I just need your top five, dead or alive.
Um, Jennifer Hudson for sure. Alicia Keys for sure. Kevin Gates, love him. Dang, who else? I like Moray.
Mm,
Um, who else? Let's see. Moray. I like artists like Fetty Wap too. I mean, I ain't gonna say these are my top five, but that's just who I could think of. But
right,
um,
right.
I think there's one more, right?
Yeah, one more. You got one
So
more. Free Fetty Wap.
right. Um, dang, who else? Um, I don't know.
You.
J. Cole. Oh,
J.
me too.
Cole.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I listen to J. Cole. I listen to Kendrick. I listen to all of them. If they're a lyricist, I
Yeah.
definitely listen to them. I like music like that where they're talking about different things and the lyrics just they hit. So
Yeah.
if yeah,
So do
so
you so do you sing and rap or is just rap?
I get asked that a lot. Um, I mostly sing though, I guess. But then I'll be listening to my music and I'm like, well, technically, like the vocals is there, but I also kind of talk through my music too. So technically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I got you. That's why
So
I asked because I wanted to know, like,
yeah.
because it's I think it'll be dope either way.
Right,
Just like
right.
right now, like independent, I like independent. It's different. It's very different.
Mhm.
I tell any artist that's doing music right now, different is what's getting on, different is what's getting heard. So if you can
Right.
stay different, you'll be all right.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
for real. Cause that's what's 2026. I'm telling you, that's what everybody looking for, different music. Cause we
Right.
tired of the same old, it done got old.
I agree with that. It's just like some doors that you try to go in when it comes to like, the whole industry stuff and the music and stuff like that. It's like they try to keep traditions alive. So it's like it kind of make people that's outside of the box like
Yeah.
feel some type of way or think that
Feel
they have
some
to
type of
fit
way.
in. Yeah, they have to fit in with the normal trajectory of what's being put out.
Yeah.
So I mean, I agree with that. I think different is definitely going to take over regardless, because I think people are more interested in how music make them feel versus how music make them dance per se. You know what I mean? Especially with the whole twerking and the, this, that, and the
Yeah.
third. It's like people get tired
Right.
of seeing that. You go on Instagram all the time, that's all you see. Like, don't nobody want to
You
see that all the time.
see.
So
Yeah, it's getting old. Like it's
it's
getting
getting
old.
definitely played out.
Well,
Yeah.
it hasn't getting old. It done got old. So and like we only got a few days left for 26. So I just, I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Uh, yeah. Let me ask this though. While we here, I know you gave Jennifer Hudson for sure, and you said
Hmm.
Alicia Keys for sure too, right?
Yep, yep.
So I'm taking those two artists alone plays a major role in who you are as an artist or no?
Yeah, they do. Yep. Definitely Alicia Keys, definitely those are my really top two. I listen to them a lot. Um, so yeah, they do play a definitely a big part in my music. I would say Michael Jackson too. I like Michael Jackson. He's definitely different. I listen to Prince. I listen to a lot of old school stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
It's not like a lot of new school stuff that I pretty much know about. I mean, like I know about it for like TikTok and stuff like that, but I'm an old school girl.
yeah. That's where it's at. That
So
old school where it's at, man. That
yeah.
old school definitely where it's at. So let me ask too: if you had a choice right now, and you had two artists you could pick to work with right now, take them in the
Uh-huh.
studio, you can do whatever you want to do. Who would it be and why?
Um, dang, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Definitely Moray, excuse me. And why I say that is because um what he talks about. He talks about the actual like different struggle. Like he has substance in his music. So that's why I would want to work with him. Um I'm trying to think of somebody else right now that I would work with. Um I can never think of nobody when I'm on a spot. But
I
I don't
mean
know.
Moray is top though. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much any artist with substance though I work with. So if you
right,
if you got message in your music, then I'll definitely work with you. Um
right. So that's
so
independent and major, huh? It don't matter as long as you got substance.
yep, yep. You could be a up and coming artist. I'll still work with you. As long as you got
Right,
I love music with substance. Like and it ain't always gotta be substance. I mean, we can talk about, other things too. But I just my music is not the degrading type music. So that's just the lane that I choose to stay away from.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um but yeah, if you got substance, I'm all for it. I love a
Right.
good lyricist that's talking about something.
Yeah, gotta be talking about something like independent. Like, and I want to know what your mind frame was when you drop independent.
Uh-huh.
Like, did you like how long it took you like when you got the beat? Did it take you? How long did it take you to do your thing on it? Like,
Um Independent probably took me, I want to say probably at least 2 hours. So yeah. Independent. So it's like sometimes when I write music, it comes to me. It's like that, right? The other times I write music, it might take me a few hours. It might take me a day. I might write something now, come back to it tomorrow. Like my song "No Stopping Me." I wrote it all in one session, but then I ended up going back, basically proofreading the next day and like going over it, and I ended up changing a few things. So it it kind of depends.
right?
So
Just depends on what the vibe is or how you feeling, basically, huh?
right.
Right.
Yep.
But independent was you did it in 2 hours, got it back same day and everything, or you had to wait.
Oh, you mean like the writing process or like the
Yeah, yeah,
whole
like the whole
now?
process, like the whole process.
Oh, oh yeah. So the whole process. Then I thought you were just talking about writing. The whole process took about a week because I wrote it. Then I had to go record it. So it depends on the time frame I have to go record. And I think I recorded it that weekend. I want to say, or maybe a day or two later. So it was like a week or 3 days to a week for that process. But that's normally how I do my music. I write it and then I'll just probably go to the studio in the next few days and I record it. That's pretty much how I do.
Yeah.
So,
So everything is wrote. Everything is wrote. You do.
yup, yup, yep.
That's what's up, man. Alicia Renee is in the building, y'all. All the way from VA.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all
Whoop.
tune in, tap in. Everybody that's following me, you already know how I operate. You got to follow me. If you ain't follow me, then you need to follow her. If you ain't follow her, then don't follow me. It's simple as that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Simple.
Yeah, for all the artists, they already know how I rock with all independent artists. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
where my heart at. That's pretty much what I really deal with, as
Right.
independent artists.
Right.
Um, I ain't trying to bust no heads because I know how it is as an independent artist. You as an independent artist, that means you doing this by yourself.
That's a fact.
Despite having a team, you still doing this by yourself, even if you got a team. So
Hmm.
man, I understand how it goes. So that's why I'm just who I am. That's why on the station right now, it's 236 artists on the station. And all
Hmm.
of them are independent artists
I know that's right.
from all over the world, including yourself.
Oh, it's working.
Yeah. So what's next
Right.
for Alicia Renee, man? What's next for you? I know you say you're gonna get some visuals. What's next though? Another single, two more singles? What we doing?
There and market more. So, things like that. I'm even myself to do because I have goals and I'm trying to accomplish them. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. For sure. That's what's up, man. We're gonna
Hmm.
take it. We're gonna keep working, keep moving. We're gonna probably bring you back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ain't no probably in it.
Okay.
We are gonna bring you back. So we can just
Okay.
keep
Okay.
up with the progress, keep up with the updates, and we
Hmm.
just gonna keep working, man.
Okay. Okay.
For real.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Let me ask this. How is the independent scene for you as a female though? Like coming from a female point of view, how's the
Uh-huh.
independent scene in the VA? Like, do DJs show love or like how's it work? Is it pay to play or how's it work? Like,
Pay to play. I mean, I think for me, oh, it's not really much of a music scene out here where I'm at per se.
okay,
So if you want to like a music Virginia Beach area, Portsmouth, Richmond, things like that. But I kind of like branched. I branched out, going to Atlanta, New York, things like that, and now I'm actually
yeah,
in Virginia and things like that. So that's pretty much.
okay.
I had to go. I had to go out. But,
Yeah, you ain't doing
that's
nothing
how that works.
wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong once because you go out first, and then once your city see everything that's outside rocking with you, then that's when they say, "Oh yeah, I went to school with her." All that, you know how it go. So
Uh,
yeah, man.
but that's pretty
So
much
look,
how
man.
that went.
Yeah, for sure. Just keep dropping good music. That's all you gotta do. Just keep making that good music, like independent. Just keep making that good music. And I promise, for long, it's gonna pay off in the long run. And you and them kids gonna
Well,
kick y'all feet up.
but nah, I appreciate that though. I hope you keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait
Oh
to be
yeah.
back
Oh, we locked in.
at it. More independent artists on your radar and things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We locked in, man. We locked in. I appreciate you for sliding by. But before you go, I need you to shout
It
out
was
all your
good.
social media. I need you to shout out all your social media. I need you to shout out wherever they can find your music. And
Yeah,
then
my
before we
social media
go,
is
go
the
ahead.
connection kind of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of in and out, but we
My
good.
social media is Alicia Renee, pretty much on all platforms. My music on pretty much. things like that. Instagram is the that's TikTok, Alicia Renee. So yeah, y'all check me out, follow me. I do more than music again. I do journey. I talk about relationships. I talk about, you know, anything you can pretty much think.
That's right. For sure, man. I appreciate you for checking in. I appreciate you for sliding by. It was my pleasure.
All right. All right.
It was my pleasure. And we're gonna keep doing what we doing. We're gonna keep
Well, it
rocking.
was
Look,
nice
y'all make
meeting
sure y'all
you
go to the station and request the song. It's independent. Y'all go to 94.4 FM Jams and request it right now.
right now.
Right now. Lisa Renee, appreciate
It
you,
was
man,
nice
all the way
meeting
from
you. I hope you
VA.
have a good night.
All right, appreciate it.
Definitely.